Hello shrimps, hope you're all okay. This is our third week of Down in the Jungle theme, and I thought we'd have another story which features one of the jungle animals, and this one is all about a giraffe. You can probably see an animal in the background, but I'll talk to you about that one in a minute. But this story is called Giraffes Can't Dance. It's a really nice story. I'm going to sit further back in a minute, so I hope you can hear me. I'm in my garden again, which is on that busy road behind the hedges, so I hope you can hear me properly. But I'll read you the story, and we'll have a little think about the story at the end and see if you can remember all the different things that happened. Okay, and I've also got some little puppets here. Let's see if I can introduce you to the characters in the story. So you need to be really listening, because at the end I'll ask you who was in the story. So I'll talk to you first about this one. Which animal is that one? Yes, that's the giraffe. Giraffe. Can you say giraffe? Giraffe. Well done. And this one. Ooh, now this one might be a new word for you. Do you know what animal that one is? That's called a warthog. Warthog. Can you say warthog? That's right, warthog. Well done. So that's another character in the story. And then we have this one. Oh, it's the same sort of colour as the warthog. Do you know what it is called? It's a long name. Rhinoceros. It's a rhinoceros. Or you can call him Rhino for short. Rhinoceros. You can clap that out. Maybe I'll do that in a minute, but I'm just leaning forward so you can see these characters before I move right back. Rhino, or rhinoceros. And then we've got one, oh, I bet you know this one. It's a lion. Lion. That's easy to say. Lion. Well done. And then we've got this one. It's like a monkey. In the story, I think it's called a chimp. So we can say monkey, monkey, or chimp, which is short for chimpanzee. Can you say chimpanzee? Chimpanzee, or chimp. And then another little friend in the story, I think it's cricket. There's a cricket. Cricket. He's only a tiny little insect in the story. Cricket. Right, I'm going to go and sit back on this lovely blanket with all my little jungle friends. Wait 1 second. That's better. So I've got all my puppets. They could be you to play with. You could make your story up afterwards using puppets, okay? Let's put those there. And I've brought some little friends here. Now you're probably thinking, what are they? So this one is the giraffe in the story. And this one is going to be the rhino. It's actually my hippo friend, but I've made a little horn to make him look more like a rhino. Like a rhino. Quite funny. This is actually a pig. But we didn't have a warthog, so we've turned my little friend Piggy into a warthog for this story. He's dressed up as a warthog. He's got some little tusks. I don't know whether you can see them there. This is warthog, and this is lion. There we go. They've all come to join us for the story. Are you ready for this story? Okay, so we'll start. And I'm sorry it's a bit shiny on the book. I'll try and move it so it's not shiny. But it's quite sunny today. It's quite nice. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance. That's the title of the story for this week. And it's got authors' names at the bottom of this book. Giles Andre and Guy Parker Rees. They are the people who wrote the story for you to enjoy. Okay, let's have a little listen. So turn them ears on. Okay. Let's open it up. We're going to turn the pages very carefully. Oh, there's a page and you can see some monkeys or some chips. Turn the page again. See some warthogs. Let's see. And this is the first page that I start reading. Okay. Gerald was a tall giraffe. Doesn't look so tall when he's sat like that. But he was a very tall giraffe whose neck was very long and slim. But his knees were awfully bandy. There's his knees. And his legs were rather thin. So there's a very long bandy legs. Now this story, children, is quite a special story because as we read through it, we might hear some rhyming words. Can you remember what a rhyming word is? Well done, did you say? A rhyming word is a word that sounds the same at the end. That's what a rhyming word is. Well done. So we're going to listen out for words that sound the same at the end in this story. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Did you hear some rhyming words then, children? Trees, knees. Trees, knees. They rhyme. They sound the same at the end. Trees, knees, please, sneeze. They all rhyme too. Now every year in Africa they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Oh, that's nice. So they like to dance and enjoy themselves dancing and prancing around in the jungle. We like to dance and prance around in the nursery, don't we, children? Yes. I just heard two words that sound the same at the end. Two rhyming words. Can you listen to these words? Dance, prance. Dance, prance. They rhyme. They sound the same at the end. Ooh, this says jungle dance. They're going to have a little dancing party by the looks. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was very bad. Oh no, so he thinks he can't dance. Can you not dance, Gerald? Oh, he doesn't think he can dance. No, his legs are too tall and bandy, he thinks. Children, did you just hear two words that rhymed? Let me help you. If I say sad, can you think of a word in that story that I just read that rhymed with sad? Sad, bad. Sad, bad. Sad, bad. Can you say those rhyming words? Say them with me. Sad, bad. Sad, bad. They rhyme. They sound the same at the end. I can think of some more. Sad, bad, tad, lad. They sound the same too. So we've had giraffe. Gerald can't dance. He's sad because he thinks he's bad. Next comes along warthog. This is warthog. The warthog started waltzing. And the rhinos, here's the rhinos, rock and rolled. Ooh, go a bit faster. The lions danced a tango. Which was elegant and bold. Did you hear those two words? Rolled, bold. Rolled, Bold. They rhyme. They sound the same at the end. Can you say them with me? Rolled, bold. Rolled, bold. Well done. Oh, we forgot to bring out Chimp. Never mind. The chimps all did a cha-cha-cha with a very Latin feel. There he is. Cha-cha-cha. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. They did a little dance like this. Oh, I just heard 2 rhyming words. Are you listening? Feel, real. Feel, real. Can you say those words with me? Those are rhyming words. They sound the same at the end. Feel, real. Feel, real. Well done. Let's see if we can think of some more that rhyme with feel. Feel, real, teal, seal. And they can be nonsense words too. Feel, real, seal, beel. Any words that sound the same at the end, rhyming, whether they're real words or not. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. They looked at clumsy Gerald. Oh, Gerald. The animals all laughed. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. That wasn't very kind, was it, children? Do you think you would say something like that? No, that wasn't very kind to what meant to be friends. Poor old Giraffe, poor old Gerald. How do you think he's feeling now? Oh, he's sad, yes. They weren't being very nice. Dear me, poor Gerald. Oh, I found 2 more rhyming words there as well. Floor, raw. Floor, raw. Floor, roar. They rhyme. Can you say them with me? Floor, roar. Floor, roar. Well done, children. Gerald simply froze. That means he didn't move. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Oh dear. So he crept off from the dance floor. Let's put him over here. And he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. Oh, poor old Gerald. Then he found... Oh, I can hear a tractor. He found a little clearing. Let's move these out the way. Sit there. Sit there. He found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Shall I use a whispering voice for that? Let's try that again. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. So Gerald needs a different song. Let's put the cricket there and we can turn the page. Let's see. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So Gerald's listening. He's listening to the swaying grass and the trees in the breeze. Oh, trees, breeze, trees, breeze. They rhyme, they sound the same at the end. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you, says the cricket. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Look, I think Gerald might be starting to dance. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. A violin is a musical instrument and it sounds a bit like this. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling. Making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying. And his tail was swishing around. Children, I think he might be dancing, do you? That's amazing. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Make him do another one. Wow, that's amazing. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing! Gerald cried. He's so happy. You show me your happy face. He's so happy, so am I. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. Children, they couldn't believe with their eyes. They're so amazed. They're shocked. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." They can't believe it. Neither can Gerald. He has got a good talent in dancing. How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and the stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Definitely, that's so true. Children, do you remember when we have little dances in the nursery? Sometimes we have little dances with our musical instruments. We have lots of fun, just like Gerald did in that story. We'll talk about that in a minute, but first of all, I'm going to ask you a few questions about that story, so I hope you were listening. Yeah, you did very well with the rhyming. I picked out some rhyming words in there. You did very well. Now, let's just see if you remember who... I've got some questions here. Let's pick out. This says, who were the characters in this story? Can you remember? Who were the characters in this story? There's clues here. See if you remember. And I've got my little puppets. Did I just hear you say Gerald? Which animal was Gerald? That's right, he was the giraffe. Gerald the giraffe, who thought he couldn't dance, but he could in the end. That's Gerald. Well done. He was one of the characters in the story. There was another animal in the story. Warthogs. Oh, that's not the warthog, that's the warthog. Warthogs. This is my pig. Let me show you on here. The warthogs. There's the puppet for the warthog. We said giraffe. And then there was... who else was dancing at the beginning? That's right. Rhino. There's Rhino. Looks a fierce animal. And here's my little puppet of Rhino. And then who else? Can you remember? Well done. Did you just say lion? Yes, lions. All the lions were dancing. And there's my puppet of lion to join the others. And there is another. Did you say chimps? The chimpanzees? There we go. The chimpanzees, we'll add those there. And there was one little friend who helped him realise he could dance. Can you remember? The little tiny insect. Yes, well done. Cricket. There he is. Cricket helped Gerald. He helped him by realising as long as you find some music you like, you can dance to anything. And I wonder if, at home, you might do some dancing. We'll talk about that in a minute, but last of all, we've got where. A question where. Where was the story set? Where did all this story happen? Can you remember? Where did it all happen? Did I just hear you say down in the jungle? Yes, in Africa, in the jungle, actually. The jungle is where it all happened in this story. Down in the jungle. And they had a jungle dance, which actually answers this question. What happened in the story? You tell me, what do you think happened in the story? Did you just say Gerald, the giraffe, thought he couldn't dance, but all the animals could, and he got a bit sad until the cricket told him he just needed to listen to different music maybe that would make him sway and move and twirl, and that's the way he danced. And everyone can dance in their own way. Everyone can do different dances. Now, I thought it'd be nice if when you're at home you could make some musical instruments yourself, and you could ask your grown-ups if they'll put some music on, or you could make your own music and you could have a little dance. Do you remember our song, Boogie Woogie Woogie, Down in the Jungle? You could watch that video as well and have a dance to that one, because that one goes Boogie Woogie Woogie. And that's a type of dance. So I just made some musical instruments myself, but they're not brilliant, but it doesn't matter. Have a go yourselves at home. So I found an old tissue box. Now I put in, this tissue box has got, if I can get one out, it's just got some cotton buds. I just put anything I could find in it. Pop them in, and if I shake it now, you can hear it make a sound. They do fly out now and again, but it doesn't matter. And also on the top, I put some elastic bands. You could also use it as a drum. That's my drum. So you could use anything to make any musical instruments. Drum, make it like a guitar. This one's my favourite. I just got an old tissue box. And I just put some elastic bands all over it, different length and different thickness ones. Did you hear that beautiful sound? That's my own musical instrument I made. It's amazing, isn't it? Wow, just out of a tissue box and elastic bands. And then this one Let's listen to the sound. Looks a bit like a rocket. Thought I'd make it look a bit funny. It rattles. I made up my own little rhythm there. You could have a go, couldn't you, children? Now, do you know what it is? Shall I tell you? It's just some tin foil, and inside it's a tub of gravy granules. But you could put rice in an empty tub, you could put pasta, you could put stones out of your garden, you could put shells or twigs, anything in a tub. Cover it with foil or cover it with paper, cover it with feathers, whatever you want to. This makes a noise in itself, just a rustly foil. Make up your little tunes and rhythms, make it into a drum or a shaker. Now I thought we'd just end, if I can make this work, we'd have a little song, or one of my favourite songs at the moment. Let's see, don't know whether you'll be able to hear it over there. So I just chose a song that I like, and we're going to have a little go at playing along and having a little dance, and I'll make the animals move and dance. You can have a little dance. Okay, let's see if we can hear it. You hear some song or music? See if lion can dance. Lion's dancing. Rhino's dancing. Let's stop that now. Did you like that, children? We had a little dance, we had a little story, we did lots in that lovely video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and we will have lots of fun again soon. Now I'm going to crawl over here, like I did the other day, like a tiger. I'm going to turn it off, and I hope that at home you can have lots of fun. Let's see if I can just move it up a bit. Have lots of fun in your garden, maybe dancing, or in your house dancing. Ask your grown-ups to put some music on. This is a long video, so I hope you enjoyed it. But we've covered lots of lovely things and had lots of fun. Okay, see you soon. Bye, shrimps.